Have you ever wondered how life, in its simplest form, began on this planet? The answer lies in the intriguing existence of single-celled organisms. These microscopic entities, invisible to our naked eyes, are the very foundation of life. They may be small, but they play a significant role in the grand scheme of life on Earth. From the air we breathe to the food we eat, their influence is everywhere. Today, we will embark on a journey through time to understand the evolution of these remarkable single-celled organisms. Imagine a world about 3.5 billion years ago, where life as we know it today didn't exist. Instead, the first spark of life originated in the form of single-celled organisms, the simple yet remarkably resilient prokaryotic cells. The Earth was a harsh and inhospitable place, yet these little powerhouses of life managed to thrive. These prokaryotes were the pioneers of life, the first to navigate the tumultuous seas of existence. They were simple in structure, lacking a nucleus and other cellular structures we associate with life today. Yet, they were perfectly adapted to the extreme conditions of early Earth, able to survive in the scorching heat, icy cold, and even without oxygen. And then, a monumental shift occurred. The birth of the eukaryotic cell, a more complex, single-celled organism, marked a significant leap in evolution. These cells, unlike their prokaryotic counterparts, contained a nucleus, the control center of the cell, along with other specialized structures. This leap in complexity laid down the groundwork for the diverse forms of life we see today. The eukaryotic cells were the stepping stones to multicellularity. They began to come together, forming the first multicellular organisms. Each cell, though identical, began to take on specific roles, leading to the complex organisms we are familiar with today. From the primitive prokaryotes, life evolved and gave rise to the complex eukaryotes, the ancestors of all multicellular organisms we see today. But how did these simple organisms evolve into the diverse life forms we see today? A fascinating question, and one that takes us back billions of years to the early stages of life on Earth. Our journey begins with the very first single-celled organisms, which were likely similar to modern-day bacteria. These early life forms were anaerobic, meaning they didn't require oxygen to survive. However, about 2.5 billion years ago, a significant event occurred that would forever change the course of evolution, the development of photosynthesis. This process allowed certain single-celled organisms to harness the power of sunlight to create their own food. And as a byproduct, they produced oxygen, dramatically altering Earth's atmosphere and paving the way for oxygen-dependent life forms. Then, about 1 billion years later, another significant evolution took place, the advent of sexual reproduction. While asexual reproduction involves a single parent and produces identical offspring, sexual reproduction requires 2 parents and results in genetically unique offspring. This genetic diversity significantly increased the rate of evolution as it allowed for more variations and adaptations to different environments, enhancing survival chances. The next major milestone in the evolution of single-celled organisms was the emergence of multicellularity, around 600 million years ago. This development allowed cells to specialize and work together, forming complex organisms with a variety of functions. This cooperation between cells led to the evolution of plants, animals, and fungi, vastly increasing the biodiversity of life on Earth. It's important to remember that these events didn't occur in isolation. Each step was built upon the previous, creating a complex web of interactions that shaped the course of evolution. Indeed, the evolution of single-celled organisms has been a long and complex journey, shaping life as we know it today. This journey is a testament to the power of evolution, demonstrating how simple organisms can develop into the diverse and intricate life forms we see around us. So, let's recap what we've learned about the fascinating world of single-celled organisms. We've dived into the intriguing existence of these microscopic entities, exploring their complex structures, mechanisms, and the roles they play in our world. We've learned that they're not just the building blocks of life, but also the foundation of evolution as we know it. Our journey then took us back in time, tracing the evolutionary path of single-celled organisms. From their humble beginnings in the primordial soup, they've evolved and diversified over billions of years into an astounding array of life forms, contributing to the immense biodiversity we see today. Understanding these tiny pioneers is not just a matter of scientific curiosity. It's key to appreciating the complexity of life itself and the intricate webs of relationships that sustain our ecosystems. Next time you gaze at the endless diversity of life, remember that it all started with a single cell. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time and life's evolution.